Luke chapter 11, verses 5 through 8. Then teaching them more about prayer, he used this story. Suppose you went to a friend's house at midnight, wanting to borrow 3 loaves of bread. You say to him, "A friend of mine has just arrived for a visit, and I have nothing for him to eat." And suppose he calls out from his bedroom, "Don't bother me. The door is locked for the night, and my family and I are all in bed. I can't help you. But I tell you this, though he won't do it for friendship's sake, if you keep knocking long enough, he will get up and give you whatever you need because of your shameless persistence." That is such an interesting Bible story that Jesus uses to talk about persistency. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. Think about your very best friend in the world, whoever that is. Maybe someone you grew up with, maybe it's someone you go to school with or play sports with. And you know, it's the person that you would do anything for because of your love for him or her. Now, imagine this person is banging on your door in the middle of the night. We'll say it's like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, right? They're banging on your door and they're asking to borrow some flour to make some food. You see, the man in Jesus' story, he even mentions that his children are asleep. Now, if you become a parent, you'll understand and realize how important this time of the night is. When kids are asleep, they need to stay asleep because they need it to be able to be functioning the next day, right? So it's important that they stay asleep. And the thing is, like, no matter how much you love your friend, at this point, you may not want to give him or her what they're asking for because they're being insensitive. They're knocking on your door in the middle of the night, waking everybody up, asking for something. But in Jesus' story, though it isn't because of a friend's love that he gives the other person bread, but because of the other friend's persistence. He continues to knock, he continues to ask. And so Jesus uses this story to contrast the great love that the Father has that is so great that there is no hour that is too late for him to hear the cries of his children, to hear our hearts. And so the challenge that I have for you today is simply this. When was the last time that you prayed persistently about something, that you continued to go to God over and over and over again? Maybe there's something that you're dealing with right now that you need to be doing that. And so I want to encourage you to do that today. All right.